Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made another pick a card for you. This time it's for singles, and it's about your next relationship that's coming in for you. So if that sounds good to you, if you are single and you want to know about that, then this is the reading for you. Continue watching. So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to these readings. So if they do resonate with you, there's a written reading that goes with it. That written reading is going to go into more of guidance for you right now, for you to get ready for this relationship or bring it in, manifest it. Guidance for you in this relationship, so possible dynamics that are going on with them, with you, how to make this relationship work. So guidance in the relationship, how this might all play out, how you might meet each other, and possible timelines for that. And so if that sounds good for you, you can book in for that. There'll be a link popping up there toward the end of these readings, and also you can find the link in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. Now, as always, there's going to be timestamps in the comments and in the description box as well to fast forward to your readings. So all you need to do now is to choose between them. So just choose whichever your intuition goes to first: the crystal, the flower, or the shell. Take your pick now, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, crystal. So if you chose this beautiful crystal, then this one is for you. Let's find out about your next relationship, all about that. So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's a written reading that goes with this. You'll see the links to that toward the end of this and in the description box and stuff. And so that's going to go into a written reading that goes into advice for you in this situation right now. So getting ready for this relationship, your next relationship coming in, singles. And also advice for you within this relationship, dynamics within the relationship, dynamics about you and them, and how to negotiate that so that you can have a great relationship. Also, it's going to go into possible timelines and how you might get together and all of that stuff as well. So if that sounds good to you, stick around to the end of this reading if it resonates with you, and there'll be a link that pops up there. Let's get some cards out for you then and find out about your next relationship. What are they like? Shells, your next relationship, whether this is going to be a soulmate, a twin flame, or a lasting relationship. Soulmate relationships can be lasting relationships, usually are lasting relationships too. Golden moment, wow. Divine timing, kind of a thing going on here too. So interesting. Let's get a kitty cat out from this new deck. Find out about your person, crystals. Oops. Trustworthy, or trust issues. Trust, that's your cat. Trust, could have trust issues, your person, or very trustworthy. Let's find out more with the tarot there. Tell us more about crystals' next relationship for our single crystals. Awesome. First card out is very powerful. A magician. Someone that likes to manifest things. They're manifesting you, crystals. Very interesting. Maybe that's why it's a golden moment, because they're manifesting you. 10 of Wands, they're leaving burdens behind. So they could be ending a relationship at the moment, or they could be leaving behind a location, a job, burdens, a business, that kind of thing. They could be cutting loose from a business that is failing during COVID times, something like that. Moving on from some heavy times there. 2 of Pentacles, things are up in the air for your person. I'm going to get clarifiers out about these, by the way. So things are up in the air. They're juggling something at the moment. It does feel like they've got some shifts going on in their lives. They're manifesting something new. And it includes you, apparently. Give us more for crystals person. The next relationship. Single crystals. Ace of Cups. Wow, awesome. Love overflowing. So this one is going to warm the cockles of your heart. It's going to make you feel amazing. I mean, you're going to be overcome with emotion, and so it could be very trustworthy person coming in for you there. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. The Magician. Why the Magician? Why have we got the Magician for crystals' next relationship here? Why have we got the Magician out? Temperance. Temperance, so they've been waiting for you, manifesting, and they're not settling for just anybody. They're manifesting a relationship here. They're probably manifesting other stuff behind, just from what I'm picking up from their energy. because it feels like they're leaving behind not just a relationship, but it feels like there's a lot more that they're leaving behind, trying to manifest a new life here. So yeah, and they're happy to wait for that, so they're not rushing into anything. This isn't someone that will just go, settle for anybody or anything. They're waiting for what's right for them. So no wonder the golden moment card came out. So they do wait for timing to be right. They're not rushing into just anything. So that's kind of good. Manifesting it, happy to wait for that right relationship, for the right location, the right job, the right business, all of that kind of stuff. This is a patient person and a trustworthy person too. 10 of Wands, give us more about what this is that they're letting go of now, this burdensome thing that they're letting go of. The 5 of Voices, oh, battle, a bit of a battle. Something that wasn't good for them, something that they've been fighting. With the 5 of Swords there, it's burdensome for them. Something hard going. It's like, I'm picking up that energy that it was just, they're just done with it. It feels like something that they've had to continue with for a while, and they were just over it, really, wanting to let go of it. Well, they're doing that now. They're moving on from it. Could be selling a business, getting rid of a house, finally selling a house. Could be the end of a relationship too, but it feels bigger than that. It feels bigger than the end of a relationship. Maybe the end of a relationship and a joint business that they had with that person. Whatever it was causing them a lot of angst, and they're just over it. And so maybe now they're set free to be able to come into a relationship. Give us more on this 2 of Pentacles, please. 2 of Pentacles, well, I've got the 2 of Pentacles. What is it they're juggling here? The Crystal's next relationship. What is it that they're juggling? What is it that they're juggling, Crystal's next relationship? Is this 2 of Pentacles about? There we go. Music of emotions. It's their emotions. This is the King of Emotions. Something's up in the air right now. It's a love life. Maybe they're not focused on it so much. It's up in the air. Maybe what they're walking away from isn't fully walked away from yet. It does seem like it is completed though. Or they're in the process of completing it, but their emotional life is up in the air. So undecided whether they want to get into a relationship, it could be. Whether they're ready yet to get into a relationship. It could be something like that. Or I don't know. We'll get more clarity about that. Ace of Cups, give us about this Ace of Cups. What's this Ace of Cups out for? Because that is very good. Like, if we're asking about a relationship and the Ace of Cups comes out, it's amazing. It's love overflowing. It's when you feel just so amazing to be together. You know, you meet this person and you'll just be like, wow, this is my person. This is the one. It's going to feel like that. And you feel all gushy and overwhelmed with emotion. Muse of Voices. Intellectual, Ace of Materials. Wow, 2 aces together. Very promising. I just did a private reading before, and then all the aces came out, all of them in someone's private reading. It's like, wow. It's an amazing time. When you get a lot of aces out like this, it's an amazing time. So the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Materials, this is like an amazing love offer that's just going to blow your mind and blow your heart too. The Muse of Voices. It's thought through as well, and I'm tying this back to the Magician as well, and the waiting and the golden moment. So yeah, someone that buys the time, takes the time, and has thought about what it is that they want, and they're manifesting it, and then they're going to come in with a big offer. So when they meet you and they're like, oh yeah, Crystal's my one, I want to have a relationship, they're going to move forward. Now this is why they could have things up in the air, because they've not met you yet. They might have met someone else and they're like, I'm not really sure, I'm not really feeling the aces there. I'm not feeling... They think about what it is that they want, your person. They're sure about it. They know what it is that they want in a relationship. They know what it is that they want in life, is what I'm picking up as well. So give us more on this Magician and Temperance. Forgiveness and creativity. Okay, So there is a slowness involved here then, because the forgiveness card coming out here suggests to me that it's not, yes, they're happy to wait for someone that's right for them, but it's because they've rushed in before, or they feel bad for a past relationship that they had that didn't work out. They're still having to forgive themselves for that, or in that forgiveness process that they're doing, they're telling themselves, yeah, I can forgive myself, but I also need to learn and not do that same thing again. So this is someone that will take things slowly. They've got the creativity card out with that too. So they're thinking about it more. They're manifesting it now. So they could have just gone into a relationship before, rushed on in there based on feelings, not really thought it out. Maybe when they were younger or something like that, got married to somebody, and then it all went sour. And they realize what they did wrong. They're forgiving themselves for it, but now they know they're not going to make that same mistake again. So they're not just going to go off feelings now. They're going to think about it. Is this person right for me? Do they want the same things as me? So they're actually creating, they've thought about it, what they want to create, and they're happy to wait for that. It's good. Someone with a head screwed on here. Hopefully you're doing the same thing too. Thinking about what it is that you want, and then they're going to get to know you, this person, to find out whether it is that. And so it could be that they're dating at the moment, and that's why things are up in the air, because they're being shown that it's not that person that they're dating, or they haven't met that person yet. Yeah, your person could be dating and going out on a few dates, getting to know people, and they're just like, no, they're not my person, they're not my crystal. So 10 of Wands and the 5 of Voices, we've got movement into balance here. They were unbalanced before. Something about their work and about relationships and stuff like that. I don't know, they've got a single vibe about them. Right now, they do have a single vibe about them, but yeah, they're moving into balance. So they're getting their life balanced. They're letting go of things that aren't really them, doesn't suit them in their lives, and getting themselves happier in themselves, making good choices for themselves. As I said, from this Magician card, they're not just manifesting a relationship. This is someone that's manifesting a lot of stuff in their lives. It's good. They're obviously in a state of flux at the moment. 2 of Pentacles and the Muse of Emotions. What's this about? Just feel like dating to me. A struggle. Well, that's good for you, isn't it? They're having a struggle with the dating life right now. That's why it's up in the air. They just keep on meeting a load of no's. So how come you're not meeting them yet? How come they've not met you yet, Crystal? So when they do, they're going to know you're the ace. They're going to want to offer you something. And it's not just going to be based on feelings. They're going to be asking you a lot of questions and really wanting to get to know you, because they've learned. Of course, the feelings are going to be there too, but they're going to want to offer you something, because the Muse of Voices, they're the king of the mind there, the king of the thoughts. Growth. They want someone to grow with. Yeah, they want someone to grow with. This is really good. I'm really liking their energy. Someone trustworthy, because they're trusting themselves now. I like them. I like their energy. Oh, I hope this is my person as well. I don't know, I've only done flowers so far. You're the second one, Crystal, that I'm recording today. Let's get some romance out for you. Let's find out about them here. Romantically. Oh, religious factors. They've got some kind of a difference to you then. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, a spiritual 5, or just difference in, yes, it could be religion, but it could be philosophy, it could be their way of life, it could be their background, culture, different way of seeing things, different beliefs. It could bring a lot of interest to each other's lives because of that. So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder why there's differences. Sometimes it's that kind of opposites that attract, because it brings a lot to our lives. We learn a lot. It brings balance too as well. A time to give rather than take. So you've got a lot to teach each other. This isn't just about the relationship. This is about differences that you've got. Cultural differences, religious differences, something along those lines. You're going to teach each other. And so, plenty to give each other there because of those differences. I like it. Give us more on crystals, next relationship, self-love. Picking up that big time from your person. They've learned how to self-love and how to use their head and not just their heart. So could be someone that used to just dive in there with their heart first, or the feelings, and then they've realized. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Your person's really balanced. Wow. So I'm feeling like you must have done a lot of work on yourself to attract someone like this in as well. Let's get one of these out. Yes, your person has learned a lot about themselves, and that is just great. So two people that love themselves coming together. Amazing energy. Lucky. Give us one of these for crystals. Next partner. Crystal, oops, there we go. Lightning. Greased lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I don't know how this is going to happen. As I said, I'm going to go into it in the deeper dive, but it might shock you. It might shock you just who they are and what they're like. It might shock you that this is your match. It might be a higher caliber person than you've even been expecting or that you've experienced before. And yeah, a sudden change. It might be, even though they're going to want to take the time, I think that you could move forward pretty damn fast with this person. Let's get some more out about them. Give us more on Crystal's person. They're coming out lightning. Could be like a shocking kind of a meeting. Sudden thing. Takes you by storm, that kind of thing. Give us more on Crystal's next relationship. Breathe. Could make you really nervous and excited. Is it nervousness or is it excitement? It's probably excitement. Slow down, baby, you're moving too fast. Isn't that interesting? It's like once they're a yes, it's going to be Ace of Cups, Ace of Materials. Like, wow, fast. You're going to have to take time to breathe there. Lightning and then breathe, wow. This person's going to rock your world. You're going to rock their world. It's going to be an intense relationship, this one. Give us more. Give us more about it. Intense relationship. Give us more on this relationship for crystals, please. Forgiveness and relaxation. Second time forgiveness has come out for your person here. So your person's being kind of hard on themselves right now about how they've done things in the past. They seem very determined. Your person seems very determined to do it right this time around. And they're having to forgive themselves first and relax about it, a little bit uptight about it. So they could like have a list when they meet you, go on a date with you and have a list of all these questions that you need to answer. And then once they're like, okay, they've passed my mind test, I can let Crystal in now. And then it'll be all on. It'll be on. Big time on. All of a sudden, boom, they give you this massive offer. Once they're sure. They might seem like they're a little bit weird before that. Testing you. Testing you. Having a list of questions for you to ask, to answer. Give us more on them. Desk. Pay attention to your work. Studious kind of a person. They've not told us anything about their work yet. Apart from maybe they're walking away from something. This is a studious person. They've got good work ethic. That's good. Yeah, they could be paying attention to your work as well if you're out there, like I am. That, you know, you're putting your work out there. They could already know you and be paying attention to your work. Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem is what they're doing right now with the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Voices. That's what's going on for them right now. They've also got Ram here, the stubborn and aggressive. Do you like stubborn and aggressive? Probably Aries. I like Aries. I'm mostly Aries. I love it. Love that side. Stubborn, aggressive, they know their mind, they know what they want, they've got good work ethic. Cain. They pay attention to the how. I wonder if this is my person. I wonder if I'm Crystal this time, because this is someone that likes to look after the body, likes to look after the health. They pay attention to what it is that they're eating and drinking and that kind of thing, exercise and stuff like that. They pay attention to the health. If that's you, then your person's aligned with you as well. Could be into sports, they could be into fitness, they could be into eating healthily and that kind of stuff. Interesting. What else shall we get out? Let's get one of these up. Give us more on Crystal's person. No, I'm told not to take those. Just give us one. Crystal's next relationship, please. Oh. We've got one. What's this? Releasing expectations. They're changing their mind. This is someone that had very, you know how I said they got a list and they're going to get you to answer questions to make sure that you're right for them this time. This is someone that had high expectations last time but kind of just winged it, just expected whoever it was that they had these feelings for, this lust for or whatever, would be that person, and then they weren't. And so it could be that they had expectations before, like they wanted someone a certain height, had a certain job, that kind of thing. And now they're going deeper than that. So they're releasing the expectations of the trivial stuff. This is someone that has kind of worked through something, they've decided what they want now, and they're going to go for it. That's why the magician uses all of they use the swords, which is their mind. They use the cups, which is their emotions. They use the pentacles, which is the groundedness, their material stuff, and they use, what else? What's the other one? Passion! These are the ones, the passion. And so, yeah, someone that is balancing those things up now, and so their expectations are very different now, which is why the tests, they're coming in like lightning, but they're going to test you. To find out whether you're the right person for them. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether they envision them or not. Your person has high expectations, really, but it's not so much expectations. They've shifted their expectations to what is truly important to them now. And we've got these tests for you because of it. Let's get some spirit animals out. So this suggests to me that you might be very different than their exes because of this. They're looking for something different now than they've had before. Your person's kind of strategic, aren't they? Butterfly spirit, yeah, they've transformed. Transformation is beautiful. They've transformed, they've grown up, they've realized something. I want to get one more. They're changing. They're changing what they want. Time to let go, groundhog. The groundhog spirit here, time to let go. They're letting go of old expectations, old kind of relationships that they wanted. Maybe they were going for shallow stuff before, and now they're going for something better for them. Let's get one of these out, please. Tell us about Crystal's next relationship. Find balance. Finding balance now. Is this 10 of Wands and the 5 of Voices? They're finding some balance in their life. Studying, yeah, working, letting go of those burdens that they've had and finding balance. They're finding a balance between work, rest and play time so they have more energy. So they can be more productive but have more harmony as well and feel better in themselves. So they are going for that. This person, someone that's done or is doing their inner work, making those changes in their life. One of these. We've got slow down, pausing and allowing things to unfold. It's the golden moment card again, isn't it? And the temperance here. They're taking the time this time. They're not jumping into just anything, which is great news for you. It means that you might come together sooner rather than later, you know? Well, we'll just accept anything. It's going to take us a long time to get to the right person. And I'm not picking up whether you're going to be in a relationship with this person for a long time or not. I mean, that's totally up to you, really. But it is just seemed like a great person. Internet. They might work online. Let's get another one of these out. Or you might meet them on the internet. A doctor. A doctor, it says heal thyself on it. Someone that's interested in sports, they pay attention to their health. It could be a doctor, it could be someone in the healing stuff, in the healing world. Or I'm not really picking up like a healer, like a tarot reader or anything like that. Or a healer, like an energy healer, energy work. It's more practical than that, like someone, a dietitian or someone that, you know, helps people sort out their health and they do it for themselves, or a sports person, something like that. Yeah, I almost said that before, a doctor, but then there was something that was said no, it's not a doctor. Like it could be, or it could be like an alternative, a functional doctor, or naturopath or something like that. Someone that helps people with their health, and they definitely do it for themselves. They practice what they preach. So your person, yeah, they might have a great body. An enemy. Not an enemy, an enemy. Anticipation. I feel like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. They feel you coming. This could happen really soon for you. It feels like they're ready, almost ready maybe. I don't know, has this happened yet? This letting go happened yet? Could be ready for you now. We got everything out. Let's get some of these out for you. Wow. The crone could be older in age than you. Older and wiser. They sure have gone through a transformation. Got the ocean here, so a lot of emotion, a lot of passion and emotion about this person. And dark out there. Right, that's the only one. And the venom. Again with this aggression. I wonder if your person, like, they've got that stubborn, aggressive side to them. But, you know, when we have that as a youngster, they've also got crone here. So when we have that stubborn aggression as a youngster, it might come out wrong. You know what I mean? It might be expressed in the negative. Might kick off at people and stuff like that, but it seems like your person pays attention to the health, and I was getting a sporty vibe about them as well, so they could channel that aggression into something else now and have calmed this venom down. I still am picking up on a very strong vibe from them though. They know themselves, like they're starting out with the Magician card there, so they know themselves, and there's something about them, your person, they're trustworthy there. Just remember that they are a trustworthy person. Very interesting. It could be a solid relationship that will last a very long time. This one. So if that sounds like you, if that sounds like your person, it kind of sounds like it could be my person, someone that I'd go for. Then you might want to get that deeper dive. If you want some more guidance for you now, how to get ready for this relationship, there might be things that you need to do to get prepared, like they're getting prepared right now. Also guidance about you in this relationship. So maybe there's some dynamics they've got going on, dynamics that you've got going on. You can have some guidance of how to make it work in that, and also how this might go down, how you might meet, possible time frames for all of that, about how it might happen. If that sounds good to you, I'll pop a link for that up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars right now. I'm booking for that one, and I'll send it to you. So thank you so much for watching, crystals. I hope that helped you out, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, flowers. So if you chose these beautiful flowers, then this one is for you. Let's find out about your next relationship for you single flowers. And so as I get the cards out, I'll just let you know that there is a deeper dive to this. So the deeper dives, they go into guidance for you in this situation right now, and guidance for you in this relationship, this next relationship. So kind of more about their dynamics, your dynamics, that kind of thing, advice for that. And also how it might play out, how you might come together, that kind of thing, and timelines as well. It doesn't go into that in this, it's going to go into it deeper. So let's get some cards out for your flowers and find out about your next relationship. Let's see what they're like. So So whether it could be a soulmate or a twin flame, we just don't know. Let's find out about them and all about who's coming in for you, your next relationship. And whether it's soulmate or twin flame, or it's just a lesson relationship, which could be a soulmate relationship, Soulmates do come in to teach us something. It's all good. Like, we need to get into those relationships that teach us stuff about ourselves and about how we love ourselves. So it's always a lesson in self-love. The time to walk alone. Interesting. So it could be you've spent a lot of time by yourself, and your next person has spent a lot of time by yourself. Have you been single for a long time, flowers? Because it seems like they have too. I've got a new deck here, cat deck. Let's find out something about your person. Yeah, so single for quite some time, which is a good thing. So maybe they've been working on the self-love. Maybe you have too. Okay, what have we got here? A guardian, very protective person, someone that's going to look after you and protect you. Someone protective of themselves too. Now, this could be why you've been single for a while and why they've been single for a while. I'm presuming that you've been single for a while because it's coming up in their energy, and if you're a match to them, then it could be that you've both got some healing to do. This could be a wound mate relationship that you're coming into next. And what I mean by that is you both got the same wounds, so you help each other heal. They're great relationships to be in. They're not relationships that last forever. Wound mate relationships, it's kind of like a healing relationship that you're in for a while. Very close connections when you're in them, but you move on from them once you've healed. Hopefully you heal and you move on from them. So yeah, a guardian, someone that is healing themselves. It feels like both of you have done some healing by yourself, for yourselves, and then you'll come into relationship to take that to the next level. Let's get some more cards out and find out. Let's get some tarot out and find out about your next relationship. The Emperor. Nice. So this is someone who's kind of serious about relationships, who's in charge. There could be kind of focusing on the business, on the life, on the career, that kind of thing, that Emperor kind of an energy, whether it's masculine or feminine. I mean, whether it's a man or a woman, that's the masculine energy of being in charge. I've got the Page of Pentacles here as well, starting new things. Like, it could be a business person, an entrepreneur, someone that likes to start things and do their own thing is what I'm getting from that Page of Pentacles. Okay, I've got another couple of cards out. Let's get some clarifiers for them as well. The Moon, emotional. It could be a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cancer, the other one. Where else am I getting from this Moon sign? Could be kind of secretive. Could be kind of hidden at the moment. Not going out so much. Not putting themselves out there so much. Maybe nobody is at the moment. Two of Swords. Not sure that they're ready, is what I'm getting from that. Not sure that they're ready for a relationship. Not sure about it at all. So, let's see. The Emperor. Why have we got the Emperor here? Well, Flowers next relationship. Single Flowers next relationship. Why have we got the Emperor here? Tell us more about the Emperor energy. Too many. Tell us more about this Emperor energy. Thank you. The Knight of Materials. Slow, methodical kind of a person. They take the time doing things. Very much business oriented, organized. This is someone you go around to the house, everything has its place kind of thing. Could be a Virgo, in fact, because of that, or have that in their chart. So it's not a messy kind of person, someone that's in charge of stuff. Methodical. Could be a bit anal. Could be a bit, OCD. They could take it to the extreme like that, but I'm not picking up that. I'm just like guessing that could be it. But if you like organized people, then this is your person. You're going to really like that too. You're going to, just organized, tidy house, that kind of thing. Not a messy person. And it's not just about the house, how people look, how people dress, how people treat themselves. It's a self-loving thing to be like that. But they have this same way of approaching everything. They'll have the same way of approaching relationships, like serious about it, methodical. They might take it slowly, want to court you, that kind of thing, and take it slowly. So this is a really nice energy. Same in business as well, is what I'm hearing. slow and steady to build things. They want to build things on solid foundations. So this isn't someone flighty or a player or anything like that. Far from it. For really good energy there. Really good energy for a lasting relationship as well. But I was picking up that there's a wound mate, this one. So why have we got the Page of Pentacles here? Someone that likes to start things. Oh. Could be someone that likes to build stuff as well. I mean, like physically, you know? Like sorting out their garden, building a new shed in the garden, that kind of thing, you know? Someone that's remodeled the kitchen. That kind of thing. I'm going to shuffle these again because I'm not sure which one it was supposed to be then. Tell us more about this Page of Pentacles. They do like to start projects. I wonder if they're a finisher as well. Or whether they leave things up in the air. I don't know. It says that the slow methodical, so probably they're good at finishing things too. Strength. Oh, it's one of their strengths. Starting things. Lots of ideas. Ideas for material stuff. So yeah, very much. They very well could be someone who renovates houses or has lots of ideas. Probably for making money because it's the Pentacles. They could make money from it. If they're not making money, they should make money from it because they come up with a lot of ideas. Maybe they're just doing it for themselves at the moment, or maybe they have started making money doing that as well. But a lot of good ideas, that's their strength. And you have a lot of good ideas for practical things. You know, this is a practical person, someone that will make stuff and build stuff and renovate stuff and make their space nice, make things nice. I'm not particularly picking up an artistic side of them. More a boss, a boss kind of energy, you know, functional stuff that they will build and start. A lot of good ideas. So it seems to be someone that's pretty switched on here with the material world. So yeah, it could be an earth sign. In fact, it could be any sign, couldn't it? We've got. So give us why on the water here. Page of Emotions. Interesting. It fell out so fast that. So this emotional, watery moon energy as well. The Page of Cups here. This is about relationships. So why are they so emotional about it? This could be somebody who lost a partner. The partner died, I mean. Or they've been hit hard emotionally by somebody leaving them. Could be a widow or a widower. Just that Page of Emotions, it feels like moving toward relationship might not be on the top of their agenda kind of thing. They don't feel like they're ready with that Two of Swords. So in their emotions about this, so they could be highly emotional about a past relationship there. Why the Two of Swords? Not sure they're ready for a relationship. I wonder if you're sure that you're ready for a relationship. Sometimes we think we are and then we're not. Why the Two of Swords? You know what I mean? Sometimes we think we are, and then when we look back at ourselves at this moment that we thought we were ready for a relationship, we're like, oh my god, I wasn't ready at all. Two of Swords. Why is this Two of Swords here? Why can't they decide on a relationship, whether they want one or not? Why can't they decide whether they want a relationship or not? Not that one I was told. Why can't they decide? Okay, I think it's this one down here. The Sun. This very well could be someone that's lost a partner, lost a wife or a husband, and that it was so good that they're doubting whether they can have it so good again. Yeah, someone that is. I think your person has had a very good relationship in the past, and somehow that was taken away from them, and they're wondering if anyone or any relationship can ever live up to that. So no wonder your person's got this Emperor energy then, because they're pretty stable and secure. It feels like they have experienced a very high level of love before. And so, of course, your person's not going to be a player. They're not going to settle for anything less than that. Okay, so that's why. That's why they're a bit reluctant to get into a relationship, because it's got to be better than they've had before. No pressure. Flowers. They're your next person anyway, so sure thing. If you're resonating with this reading, that is. So give us more on the Emperor and the Knight of Materials. What's behind this? Self-love. Yeah, they've got it in spades, this self-love thing, which makes me wonder why they're healing them. Oh, a time to walk alone. Maybe this isn't about healing them. Maybe this is, yeah, it is. It's about healing from this past relationship, isn't it? That's why they're alone. And what was this one? A guardian, someone that's going to take care of you. Of course they're going to take care of you. They take care of themselves. They've got really nice energy here. Very stable. Self-loving person. Yeah, they've got high standards. Got high standards, your person here. Page of Pentacles and Strength here. What's this about? What's behind this? The ideas, and is one of their strengths. New beginnings and integration. So it's like your person knows who they are. They know who they are. They like to start things. They're kind of very self-confident and like to start things, new beginnings. Integration. It's part of who they are. It's just a part of them. It's their strength. Like the Strength card has come up. It's the integration card. It's got that same kind of meaning behind it there. So they do like to start things. Interesting. Oh, I wonder why that is just in my mind so much, the start of things. Like why I must keep on being told they like to start things. Maybe they like to do things that other people don't do. Do you know what I mean? Pushing the frontiers kind of thing. Don't like to be similar to everyone else. It's reminded me of so many different star signs, you see. So now I'm thinking, oh, maybe this could be an Aquarius. But I don't know, they could have all sorts in the chart, couldn't they? The Moon and the Page of Emotions. Emotional about something. Unlimited possibilities. Very interesting. So I'm getting a deep message from this. So they're emotional about starting a new relationship because of their past relationship that they lost. And the message that I'm getting from this, unlimited possibilities, is that the reason that they lost that relationship is that there's even better for them. And so they're going to take relationship to the next level. Which suggests to me they might, like they had the Sun in their past relationship, it was great for them. But they can experience even greater relationships too. Which suggests to me that they still have something to learn there. You've got something to heal and something to learn, your person here. So Two of Swords and the Sun, give us more about this. Don't want to choose to be in a relationship. Changes. Oh, they don't like change. Well, what human being does? Yeah. Okay. So that past relationship was great. But was it that great, or do they just not like change? You know what I mean? This could be someone that stays in the relationship and thinks it's great, even though that they could be pushing things to new frontiers. Right, so they like to start things, and that's in the material world, right? But not necessarily in their emotional life. This is why we've got this very much material pentacles starting off this reading, and then it gets emotional here, and they're not sure about it, then they're all emotional about it. So your person isn't that emotionally intelligent, sorry. And so this could be what it is that they need to work on now. To them, in this energy, they like to start material stuff. They're very comfortable in that. In fact, they're the Emperor in that, so they're the King of the Kings in that. But then we get to the emotional stuff, and they're all over the place. Two of Swords and the Moon, and the Page of Emotions, and the Sun. So, yeah, your person's got some emotional stuff to work on, and maybe that's what you're going to do with them. So it could be that that's what you're asking for. Maybe you've built up your emotional intelligence, and that's what you want to work on more, or that's what you want to investigate in a relationship. And so your person here might be the person to do that with, because they seem to me in that very masculine energy and not having worked on that emotional side so much. So, and that's holding them back from the relationship. Maybe they're aware of that they haven't developed that side. Could be kind of hard work, this person emotionally. They might not express their emotions very well, but probably don't express their emotions very well. It's kind of hard to get through to them. Anyway, let's get some romance angels out. Oh, soulmate. It could be a soulmate, this next one. It does seem like there's a lot of work to do in this relationship, though. And we'll find out what that work is for you to do in this relationship in the deeper dive, of course, but yeah, let's find out more about this soulmate. Because soulmates, you know, they can come in to give us a lesson. It's time to take action. Interesting. So you're going to teach them the emotional stuff. They're going to teach you the action stuff. Aries, this is. There could be an Aries as well, right? Interesting. You could be coming together like roommates, like soulmates, to balance each other up. You to teach them the emotional stuff, them to teach you the material stuff, taking action on stuff, get you moving. They could help you in business or a practical thing, sorting your house out, something like that, in a very practical way, and teach you to be more practical, more taking action, that kind of thing. Very interesting. Let's get some more out about your person. Next relationship, unity. Yeah, very balanced relationship, balancing each other up. Soulmate, because until you find this balance in yourselves first, until you're kind of a whole person coming together with a whole person into a relationship, you're going to be a soulmate rather than a twin flame. Twin flames take a lot of alignment, a lot of inner work first, a lot of alignment to come in. So this unity, you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So together you are balanced, powerful together. This relationship could last quite some time. Like I had a similar relationship to this that lasted 6 years. Very good relationship, very useful. It really moved me forward. It really helped me. Soulmate relationship. Very interesting. Give us more on this relationship. Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing. This is somebody who is social. A social person. Interesting. So yeah, even though they're not coming up very strongly emotionally, they're a social person. They like to be around other people, like to meet and converse, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Someone that's got a lot of friends, right? And so that's probably why they're not like so eager to get into a relationship either, because they're being fulfilled by many friends, which is great too, because it's going to take the pressure off you. I mean, someone that has a lot of their needs met, the social needs and the heart needs and all of that, the emotional needs, not that your person knows their emotional needs that well, but if they've got plenty of friends getting their needs met, it's going to be less pressure on you. They're going to be less needy in relationship, you know? Yeah, not coming across as needy at all, this person. So, give us more on them. Who's your next relationship, flowers? Milk and honey, nice, sweet, lot of good times. There could be a very abundant person. Yeah, Emperor tends to be an abundant person, having plenty of money. They'll take care of you. They'll buy you nice things, take you to nice places. Milk and honey, really enjoying life, taking you out to dinner, that kind of thing. Really, yeah, just enjoying the good things in life together. Take you on a holiday, take you to nice places, you know. That's really nice, enjoying the good things in life together. It's probably about time that you had that, flowers. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to someone like this. Let's just get one of these cards out for flowers, please. About flowers person. Next relationship. Here we go. Freedom. Nice. Offering you freedom. So maybe you feel constricted at the moment, flowers, in some area of your life, and you're going to feel a lot freer with them. And offer you this freedom. You could be giving each other freedom. Maybe you've got some hang-ups about past relationships as well. Past hurts, past trauma. I was picking up a very roommate kind of energy about this. And you're going to help each other heal and set each other free. It's really nice. I like it. What else have we got here? One of these out. Now let's get some of the tea leaves out. Tell us more about Flower's person. Give us some more on it. Not a month. I'm not interested in the months of the year. But August might be important to you. I'm going to go into possible timelines for you getting together and stuff like that in the deeper dive. Dagger, fears, worries, tense situation. This is about their emotional stuff. The tense about relationships. Great in friendships, tense about relationships. They're worried about it. Maybe they were stabbed in the back before. I'm not picking that up though. It could be that they were hurt emotionally in that way and they shut down from their emotions because of an ex. But I don't know, this Sun card makes it seem like it was really good. Or maybe it was really good until it wasn't. Tree. Affairs with your family. So this is a family kind of a person. Solid, dependable family. Obviously a social person, but homely too. You know, I got that thing that they like to do stuff in the home. Okay. Oh, a new job, career. Yeah, very much career oriented. So they could have a new job or a new career there. And they got teardrops here. Great personal sorrow. Yeah, that's what I was getting. It's a sorrow from a relationship that was really good, or they saw it as really good. It might not be your idea of really good, because I feel like you want much better with them, you know? You want much more with them. You'll expect more, maybe emotional connection, spiritual connection with them that maybe they just haven't experienced. But they have experienced a good relationship, so that's good. So they're not going to be so jaded, you know? But they are hurting. Great personal sorrow there. Balancing the brain. I can be and do all at once. Interesting. So your person likes to do stuff, and I'm picking up that they're intelligent too. They've got a very grounded kind of an energy. They're a thinker and a doer. Balanced in that masculine way. It just seems like it's time to bring in the emotions to the life. Could be your part in their unfolding. What else can we get out? Let's get what should I get out? Please. I've got a feeling that more of these are going to come out than one, because they usually do in these spirit animals. Let's see. Give us more on Flower's person. These. Whoop. Yep. Okay. Got the scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. This is a magical connection when you come together. It feels like a very healing connection. I'm still picking that up. Very healing. Taking the lead here. This is someone that's going to take care of you and take the lead. I'm picking up that energy of them like getting hold of your hand and moving you forward. They've got that daddy kind of energy, you know. It could be that you've been attracted to father kind of figures, or motherly kind of. Yeah, I think I'm reading here for females that are looking for a male, or feminines that are looking for a masculine. But yeah, someone that's going to take the hand and take the lead down. You're going to feel very cared for, like this kitty cat told us. You're going to feel very cared for there. Let's get some of these out. Give us more on this relationship. Childhood home. Oh. They could be living in the place where they had that relationship. They could be living in the same house there. Childhood home here. They could have kids or have had kids. They could have lost kids as well, a partner and kids. I was picking that up before and I didn't want to say it. There could have been an accident where, like a vehicle accident where they lost more than the partner. Remember where you're from and who you really are. They could have a lot of connections, a lot of attachment to the house that they're in because of the past. So this could be tricky, right? Yeah, this could be a tricky one. Let's get some more out for them. I mean, just to navigate that, you know, because they're going to have that emotional connection to that. And going into something like that when you could be the first relationship since this good relationship that they had, since this loss, and it could be tricky. Anyway, I will go into that in a deeper dive. Advice. I don't want all of those. Let's just take one of these, please. Give us more about Flower's person, please. Here we go. Inspiration. Nice. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she'll call at any time. So this is an inspiring person to you, and I feel like it's because they balance you up. I was getting that before, you've probably been working on your spiritual and your emotional side, and your person here has been working on their materials and the money and the physical stuff, you know. And I feel like there will be a lot of balance in this relationship. They'll inspire you, you'll inspire them too. Getting a lot of balance from each other. Now, whether you're both willing to put the work in is another thing, you know. It could be you learn the material stuff from them and then move on, or they learn the emotional stuff from you and then move on, or you both learn it from each other and then become balanced and then stay together. It could be that too. Let's get some of these out. One of these out for you. A whisper of love. There we go. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Getting a very healing vibe from this. So your loving words with them will help them to open up. Help them to soften up. You know, I was getting the coffee cup card there, that they've got a lot of friends, but I don't feel like they're opening up to those friends. Maybe they haven't got very many female friends that they open up to and share that emotional side to them. Kind of seem a little bit emotionally stunted, let's put it that way. But speaking the language of love to them will help to open them up, and I think that they'll speak your language of love too, because I think it seems, from what I'm picking up in these energies about you, is that you maybe haven't been doing so much for yourself, have your material stuff sorted out, that kind of thing, and your language of love might be that. I mean, you might like to receive love by people doing things for you, building things for you, sorting the house out, paying the bills, that kind of thing. That might be really great for you, and you might feel very loved in that. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of balance in this. Give us one of these then. I'm being messy today with my shuffling. Okay, we've got Venice Mallow. What's that about? Delicate fleeting beauty. When life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden within them. This is a healing relationship. You're going to heal each other. You're going to heal each other in this relationship. It's a roommate relationship, which is a wonderful thing. It really is very important relationships to have. And even when you've broken up from them, which is likely, you will never regret having this relationship, never regret having it, because they'll take you. You both take each other and help each other to heal, and yeah, these are the kind of relationships where you'll always be friends afterwards too. So really beautiful. Yeah, you won't regret this one at all. Definite soulmate energy here. Nectar, so much sweetness too. You're going to enjoy so much together. There's a lot of gifts coming from this relationship. The nectar, you know, it's like the milk and honey card, receiving a lot from this connection. Really beautiful. Both of you receiving a lot from this connection. What else have we got here? Something's flipped. Dead end. Yeah, it's not going to last forever. It isn't going to last forever, this one. But as I said, don't resist it because of that, because this is a very important relationship. You know, we bring in these soulmate relationships to learn things with, so that we don't wreck the one we're going to stay with together. So we can learn those lessons with someone that we're going to let go, that we aren't going to be with forever. So Yeah, don't let it hold you back. Got the sword here. You're going to be cutting out darkness and opening up to those rainbows. So there will be a lot of processing that you're doing together. I don't feel like you're really going to challenge each other. I think you're just going to be that safe space for each other to be able to do this cutting away stuff, letting go of stuff from the past and healing yourselves together. Really beautiful. Really beautiful relationship there. So there you go. That is your next relationship. It's a wound-mate relationship, but it's a soulmate relationship. It is going to be very close, very nurturing. You're going to heal each other in there, and there's a lot of good things coming from it too. You're really going to enjoy it because they're going to take care of you. You're going to feel loved by it. They're going to feel loved by you. Milk and honey. There's a lot of gifts from this relationship too. Really good times together. And so there you go. If you do want that deeper dive, if you want to find out guidance for you right now, getting ready for this relationship, guidance for you in this relationship as well, I'll go deeper into that, and how it might go down, how it might play out, how you might come together, and possible timelines for that, then you can book in for that deeper dive read. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars. I'll pop a link for it up there, and I send them out manually, so please be patient with me if I'm asleep. Or not by my computer at the time. So thank you so much for watching, flowers. I hope that helped you. Good luck in that relationship, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, shell. So if you chose this beautiful shell, then this one is for you. Let's find out about your next relationship. For you single shells out there. And so as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. So the deeper dives, there are written reading that go with this. To give you some more information, if this is resonating with you, you can book in for that. It's going to go into guidance for you in this situation right now, so you're getting ready for this relationship, anything that you need to know there. Guidance for you in this relationship when it comes together, so you might have certain dynamics going on, they might have certain dynamics going on, so how you can make that relationship work. And also how this might all play out, so how you might get together, that kind of thing, possible time frame. So if that sounds good to you, you will find a link popping up for that up there toward the end of this reading, and also in the description box and in the comments as well. So let's find out about your next relationship, shells. Delight. Well, that's a good card to come out first. A delight, a delightful person. They could be very happy, cheerful, kind of a happy-go-lucky kind of a person here. Let's get a kitty cat out for you, for them. Illumination. Oh, illumination. Let's see here. Warm. Just reading the back of it while you look at the kitty cat here. They're warm, illuminating. Yeah, loving, light, warm. Very nurturing kind of a person. Warm, nurturing, delightful. They're delightful. They're a delight, your person. Let's get some tarot out for you. Let's find out more about them. Your next relationship. Very interesting. Judgment. You're going through an awakening, or an awakened person. Because I was kind of picking that up from this as well. Illumination. It could be like a high spiritual kind of a person. Going through an awakening to something. I mean, we can go through all kinds of awakenings, can't we? Awaken to all kinds of things. I wonder what it is for them. Eight of Cups, walking away from something. That's good. Often walking away from a relationship is the Eight of Cups. Four of Swords, healing themselves. Okay, so this could be the situation they're in right now, from walking away from a relationship and having to heal themselves from that. Newly single, it seems. Is your person. And also got the High Priestess as well, and so switched on to their intuition. Let's get some clarifiers out about these. Yeah, very spiritual energy that I'm getting from your person here. Just all of these cards, it's very, very spiritual kind of an energy. So give us more on this Judgment. Why have we got the Judgment out here? What are they awakening to with this Judgment? So if you're looking for someone that's spiritual, Shell, this could be your person. Eight of Emotions, again the Eight of Cups, so awakening, Eight of Cups, leaving someone. They're leaving someone, they're in a transition at the moment from a relationship. They're leaving that relationship. Look at that, Eight of Emotions and Eight of Cups out together there. So give us more on this Eight of Cups then. Knight of Voices coming in with some truth. Okay, so they are wanting to move forward with something that is more truer to them. It could very okay. So the Judgment card, they have had an awakening, and so a relationship that they were in, they just can't be in anymore. Could be a spiritual awakening that they've happened that they've had or that they're having right now, and then their truth is that they've got to move forward with someone else like that. So it could be that the partner thought they were going crazy or something, the partner not supporting them in this spiritual awakening at all, and so they're like, you know, this relationship, it just can't last, I've got to leave it behind now. Yeah, because they've changed so much. So no wonder they need the Four of Swords then. They need to take some time out to rest and recuperate, to heal themselves. Because they're deciding to choose themselves now, right? And someone that's like them. I mean, when we go through these spiritual awakenings, it is, what can you do? You can't stay in a relationship if the other person isn't awakening too. I get it, I get it. So the Four of Swords. Give us more on this Four of Swords then, about what they're having to heal from. Thank you. Tower moment, yeah. A Tower moment. This relationship falls apart. I mean, it's not surprising, is it? They've had an awakening. They've changed so much. You know, the person that they were with got together with someone completely different than they are now. So, yeah, the relationship has fallen apart. They're having to heal from that now. And even if we choose it, you know, go through an awakening, we realize, no, it's not our truth anymore, we can't let this relationship go, I've got to walk away from it. There's still a Tower moment now. It's still hard. We still have to heal from that, even if we're the chooser of it. It takes some time. It's like a grieving process, isn't it? When anything ends, it's a grieving process. So why the High Priestess? Well, this makes more sense now. They're tuned into their intuition. So they're probably getting a lot of synchronicities, a lot of guidance, a lot of serendipity, that kind of thing, a lot of signs. Chariot, to move on, to move forward, to take the reins of their life and to go for something else. Now it could be that they're looking for a High Priestess kind of person too. Of course they are. They're going to be looking for someone that's got the same illumination that they've got now. Oh, what a delight. I love it. I love it. Let's get some more clarity on these then. The Judgment and the Eight of Emotions. Awakening and then having to walk away from the relationship that no longer is aligned with them at all. And when we go through those spiritual awakenings, you know, it changes us completely, doesn't it? It's almost as shocking as someone that loses their memory completely and, you know, can't even remember the partner. Almost as shocking as that, because you just become someone different. Healing energy. Okay, yeah. So what they were looking for before is totally different. Totally different now. They're looking for someone awakened to move forward with now, and so they're having to heal from that. Yep, for sure. Awakenings. They're never easy. You ready for a freshly awakened person? You better be, Charles, because they're coming. Teaching. Eight of Cups and the Knight of Voices. Teaching. So the Knight of Voices, their truth. It feels like they could have been trying to wake their person up and they've realised that they can't do that. They've tried to teach them, and they've realised they've had to walk away and just live their truth, not try and change their person into who they want them to be. We can't awaken other people, they've got to be ready to awaken themselves. It'd just be annoying. It's just annoying if someone tries to awaken you. Not that I ever had someone doing that, but I've seen other people try and do it and it doesn't work. So they're walking away from that then, that relationship. Having to recover from it. This is where they're at now, having to recover from that. It does feel like they have walked away from that relationship, but they're still going through this recovery process because it all fell apart. That's what happens with an awakening. Give us more on this Four of Swords in the Tower. Feminine energy. Nice, getting into the feminine energy. If you've got a masculine here, they're getting into their feminine energy now. Very nice. If it's a feminine, maybe they're empowering themselves now. But yeah, very much in that recovery mode right now, maybe in a grieving process. Just coming to grips with how much their life has changed. The High Priestess and the Chariot. I love these two cards together. Wow. Give us more on this. What's behind this? The High Priestess and the Chariot. Wow, they're going to be choosing so much different now, right? Emotional release. Feminine energy. Stepping into the feminine energy, releasing their emotions and wanting something totally different now. Something spiritually, on the spiritual level, on the emotional level, something that's going to fulfill them at that level. Well, something magical. Someone magical. Something magical. This isn't just about relationships. Your person's probably awakening, completely focused on like a lifestyle. They're probably not focused on relationships, and they're like I wasn't when I was going through an awakening. Right. I'm going to have to shuffle again because too many fell out. Then it could be that. Give your relationship a chance, but let's see. Tell us about their romantic life, finances and career. They could have walked out of a job. The spiritual awakening could have really crashed everything down to the ground. You know, not just walking away from a relationship, but walking away from a job or a business or something like that. The finances could be suffering from it, or it could be a financial crash that kind of woke them up too. Anyway, financial issues are a factor. Give us more on this. Finances. Nothing will come of this situation. So they're going through other shifts too. It's not just walking away from relationships. They're going through or walking away from a job. It's a proper spiritual awakening that they're having. A big Tower moment. What do you need to release? They're having to release stuff. I would think that your person isn't focused on a relationship right now at all. I would think so. I mean, who would be if they're going through all of this? Give us more. Give us more on Shell's person. I don't know about you, Charles, but I wouldn't really want to go with a freshly awakened person. Oh, maybe you're freshly awakened too, and that's exactly who you want to be with. Give us more on this. Finances and career, and what they're releasing right now. Priorities. Yep. Oh, and detachment. Absolutely. Detachment. Well, detachment speaks for itself, doesn't it? Because they're releasing stuff. They're releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve the highest ideals of love. Yes, they're detaching from a lot at the moment. And priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. They're sorting out the priorities now, right? And so, as I said, love might not be a priority for them now. Everything is so up in the air for them. You know what it's like when you go through a spiritual awakening? That everything is up in the air, like the Tower. So they're having to prioritize what they want to focus on. Give us some of these relationship cards, or one of these relationship cards for Shell. The next relationship. Abundance. Again with the money stuff. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. I would say that their priorities right now are the abundant stuff. It's their job. It feels like they've not just walked away from a relationship, they'll have walked away from a job. They've probably walked away from everything. And yeah, they're having to sort that out first because, we need to eat and put a roof over our heads, don't we? So I wouldn't say right now relationship is high up there on their priority list. But let's find out more about them. Maybe it's not high up on your list, but you're watching this. I don't know, sometimes when we're not focused on something, when we're not prioritizing it, that's when it manifests, right? Because we've let go of it. Orphaned, feeling very alone. So maybe, yeah, it could happen sooner than they think. Even though they're not prioritizing it, they're letting it go. Feeling orphaned, feeling left out, feeling like the black sheep, they don't feel it anymore. Everyone that's around them is so different than them. It could be the ideal time to meet somebody like you, Shell. So maybe it might manifest even though they're not prioritizing it. Just because, well, the universe will want to not have them by themselves like that, orphaned. Feeling alone right now, your person. Oh. Wow. Give us more. Give us more on Shell's person, the next relationship. Please. There we go. Taking risks. Yeah, they are. They're taking risks. They're throwing everything up in the air. They're letting things go. Detaching from stuff. That's risky business, isn't it? It is. Well, good on them for doing that. Leaving a relationship. Leaving their work. Leaving a lot of things right now. Disconnecting because they have to. Once you're awakened, there's no going back. You can't, like, forget. You can't untake that. Did I pull a blue pill? I can't remember which one it was. So, let's get more about them. Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. I've got taking risks and then do not take risks. They're on the edge there. Taking it slowly maybe to take those risks. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Being careful, not taking those risks. They're taking risks, but they're not taking risks. Maybe they're taking risks in according to the priorities. So they're taking some risks, but a little bit wary about taking other risks. So they could have taken the risk of leaving the relationship first, but there just seemed to be like a job stuff going on. Spear. Oh, heartache over what you no longer have. That's for the abandonment thing as well. The orphan wound there. Wow, no wonder they're healing at the moment. They're really having to heal from what it is that they've left. They're in that void at the moment. They're in that space before other things manifest, right? Let's get another couple of these out. Wow, I'm really feeling for your person now. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. It's not moving fast enough for their liking. It does feel like it's moving fast for them. But yeah, they could feel very unsettled right now because of all of this awakening. It's interesting because I never read for people like this, you know? Not for a long time. I mean, I've been doing my readings professionally for 21 years. And yeah, and I started just after my awakening, right? And so I used to read for people like that. It would all be the Fool card and stuff like that came out. And so I haven't read for someone like this for ages because they're not the kind of people that I attract. But they've got firecracker here, so they are excited about it. I mean, it's not all trepidation, it's not all hard work, but they are feeling it emotionally, feeling tied down, frustrated, heartache over what it is that they're losing. They're just, they're on unsteady ground right now. They're going through so much change, your person. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of nice to read for different energies because of your people all being different that are coming in. Oops, leave the table on. Let's get one of these out for them. Embodying my soul. Wow. That's a wake-up card if ever there was one, right? Embodying my soul. Embodying the soul now. They're realizing that they're not just a muggle. The person's realizing they're not just a muggle. I have a right to be excited. More excitement. They're excited. Delight. They are delighting in it. They're up and down, aren't they? They're on this roller coaster because they're going through an awakening and it's pretty full on, isn't it? But they're realizing that they're embodying the soul now. They're realizing that they're way more than a muggle. They're way more than just a human being, that they're actually a spirit. They're awake to the spirit now. Let's get some spirit animals out for them. Find out more about your person, shall we? I think there is a lot of awakening going on in the masculine, especially at the moment too. Giraffe spirit, see the bigger picture. They're seeing the bigger picture now. They're seeing themselves as a spirit now. I want another one of these out. seeing the bigger picture of how their life all fits together as well, who they are and what it is that they want from their lives. It's a very exciting time for them, it is. Beaver Spirit, laying a solid foundation. This is going to be slow for them to lay that solid foundation because everything's up in the air now. Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. But like I said, it's that quickening, isn't it? You know, it's that seeing the signs and synchronicities everywhere, and they're excited. That's why they're excited, because they see like there's way more to life, and that is exciting. But they're leaving stuff behind, and that's daunting. And yeah. Person's going through it right now. Let's get some of these out. These. Tell us more about Shell's person. Okay. We got airplane. Spread your wings and fly. This is the spirit coming out to play now. Yeah, I'm not picking up anything about an actual aeroplane. Baby. Reconnecting with your innocence, reconnecting with their inner child. Like I said, that giraffe spirit, it's like they're piecing their life together now. They're seeing the bigger picture, something that they wanted as a child, something they remembered as a child, something that they did earlier on in life, and it's like it's all making sense to them now. Reconnecting with their inner child and their spirit because of that. Let's get the fairy out for them. Ask for help. Ask for help. They're connecting with healers and people that have been spiritual awakened. They could be watching videos like this as well. Asking for help now. Wanting, of course the universe is sending them help too. It's connecting them with the right people. Maybe you. Maybe you. Angels or celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. They're getting a lot of assistance right now, a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities, that kind of thing. That possibly could be where you come in. You could connect with this person because they're freshly awakened on a very deep level, and sharing that magic with them. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps from that. Sharing the magic of what they're going through, and it might reawaken that in you too, that excitement that you had with your spiritual awakening. Wow. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. So they are choosing love now. They're awakened. They're choosing love. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this, because you've been through an awakening yourself. You will know where they're at in this journey. I'm getting goosebumps again from that. Let's see. What else? Forget-me-nots. Eternal memories. Memories for the childhood. It's coming back to them now. Who they are, eternal memories, past life stuff. You've probably got a past life connection with them. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. This is someone who is high on life right now because of this awakening they're going through. A lot of excitement and a lot of joy, but also a lot of trepidation right now too, because of all of these changes that they're going through. No, that's not right. I said a lot of trepidation. I'm not feeling that, but they do have a lot in the air at the moment, and they're having to let go of things, and they're feeling that rift of what they're having to let go of. They're in that void at the moment, and yeah, they're asking for help. They're calling that in, and so maybe you're one of those people that can help them. Not as in their therapist or anything. You don't want to go into a relationship like that. Don't go into this as a codependent relationship, like you wanting to help them, kind of thing. Being the counselor, don't do that, but you can share in this energy with them. Encourage them to get help off other people, I would say. The forest, so they're kind of in the thick of it at the moment, can't see the sunlight yet, as in the life sorting itself out and things piecing together and it becoming stable and just stable. I was going to say happy, but no, they're kind of happy. They're kind of delighted right now because it's all magical for them right now. But yeah, they're still in the thick of it, you know, like the forest there. Cave, hiding away a little bit, spending a lot of time meditating, that kind of thing. It could be that's caused this awakening in them. I feel like something turned over in here. I feel like there was another card that turned over, because that one had. Huh? Okay, open up. And they've got the mask here, so they're removing the masks now. So this is someone that's put up a front to be in that muggle world we all do, right? Not being our full selves until we've had our spiritual awakening, that's for sure. Wearing masks, pretending to be who they're not, and now they're awakening. So they're removing that mask and becoming who they truly are, to show that to the world. So, wow, this is going to be an exciting relationship. Now, will it last? I don't know, because if someone's just awakening, then they could be going through a lot of change. This person might start traveling. I thought that with the airplane there, it could be that they could go off traveling and need to find themselves a little more, or it could be that you're just waiting for someone that's just like this. As I said, I have been getting that guidance for a while that masculines, a lot of them are awakening right now, and so could be that the feminines are getting together with the masculines that are freshly awakened like this, and kind of guiding them forward in that, with that energy of the high priestess there, moving forward with the high priestess. Very well could be. It does seem very exciting though, so let me know what you think in the comments. Does this sound like someone you want to be with? Could be very exciting. So if that does resonate with you, you might want to get the deeper dive. So a written reading that goes with this. I'm going to go into advice for you right now. Ready for this relationship, where you're at right now. Might be changes that you need to make too, right? To bring in this person. Advice for you in this relationship. Now that's going to be important, isn't it? How to handle this so that you don't get into those codependent or dodgy areas to wreck this relationship, so that you can actually make it work. It's a functional relationship. And also how it might play out, possible timelines and all of that, how you might meet. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can book in for that and I'll send it to you. There's a link up there for that. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars right now. And so there you go. Thank you so much for watching, Shells. Enjoy this relationship when it comes in, and I will see you next time. Bye.